Today it's time for a quick and easy Christmas card. Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper, and I've got a really fun card to share with you today using some of the new release from Ellen Hutson. And this set's called Holiday Characters, and it's a real fun set because it just has like portions of the characters, not like a whole image. So I just thought I'd share a really quick way to use these on a card design. I'm stamping out 4 of the images with some of the Obsidian black pigment ink, which has fast become my new favourite pigment ink. I love the way it stamps, and I'm using the coordinating dies here to cut the images out. So there are lots of different ways that you can use these styles of stamps. One that I like to do is to create my own backgrounds. Sometimes I like to repeat an image, and today I thought I would actually combine a few of the different images, and that always gives a really fun result. I'm using the colours from the inspiration at Ellen Hutson, and I've chosen some really pretty inks from Catherine Pooler and creating my own coloured cardstock. Basically, I'm using the life-changing blending brushes, and these really work like a dream. I have never been able to get a nice blend. I know that Catherine Pooler ink is really easy ink to blend, but with these brushes it's even easier. And I'm just using some 110-pound Nina cardstock here and adding the colour until I'm really happy with the depth and the coverage. I'm colouring up 4 different pieces of cardstock here in the inspiration colours. I think it's a really pretty combo. And I did try the shea butter here, but I found that was a little bit dark for the colour combos I was using, so I did come in with the limoncello there. So now I want to cut these panels down to create my blocks of colour to put on the front of my card, and I want it to be a little bit eclectic. I don't want to have it uniform or totally even and spaced out perfectly. I want it to be like a little bit, I don't know, artsy, maybe you want to call it. And I'm simply just adding a pencil mark to get a rough guide on the piece of cardstock, and then just cutting it down with my paper trimmer. And this is a great paper trimmer for that, because it actually has the guide wire in it, and it takes the guesswork out of where I'm going to cut. I want to do a white heat embossed sentiment on some black cardstock here, so I do like to prep my cardstock with the powder tool, and that just stops the stray bits of embossing powder from sitting on the black cardstock, because it's very obvious when that happens. Stamped it with some Versamark ink, added the white embossing powder, and hit it with my Wow heat tool. And once it's cooled down, I come away and just wipe away that excess powder that's sitting on the black cardstock, because it's very obvious otherwise. So I've got a top fold card here, and I have added some fun foam behind my blocks of colour, and I'm popping them up. I used some Be Creative tape because I know that that's going to have a very strong hold. It's not going to go anywhere. And I did move these around. There was a few different ways that they can look good, but I liked having the sentiment at the bottom. And I like the way that the black sentiment pops, and I really like having the images uncoloured or as line art. I don't do that very often because I do love to colour, but today I thought the line art looked really good on these blocks of colour. I did come in with some foam squares and also pop up the colours, and I have another card to share at my blog using these same colour inspiration and a totally different look again, so I'd love it if you visit me there and head through the link in the description below. So if you like this video, please like it. If you haven't already, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel. I look forward to seeing you here next time. Till then, happy paper crafting. Bye.